Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Realness with 3S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here for a late night edition of Love Island Game Season 2, Episode 9. And with me to do it is Miss Tjoy. How are you?
Hello. I have so many thoughts.
I think that this was, in my opinion, a very good episode. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it was.
It hit.
And this is what I've been talking about. Where is KB? You and who else be champion for Tyreek? Oh, I just left Tyreek. I want all of y'all to come to the front.
I'm here. I'm at the front because not that I want anything bad to happen to Justine, but like she unleashed the menace. Like this is her fault.
Is why I don't deal with Aries men. That fire, that devil in there. Because we can go to war.
I know. I mean, just okay. This is we're talking about it a lot more, of course. But in my opinion, with Justine not playing with her, like how she usually plays the game, she's getting herself in a situation that's going to get her potentially vulnerable or kicked off or whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe this is just like the soundbite for Tyreek right now, and he's going to just be the lover boy or whatever. And like, you know, he just had to do this for the camera, right? It's a very big possibility. But if he doesn't and he goes full menace, like if she just had followed her heart like she's done the 2 times that she won, she wouldn't be in that situation necessarily with Tyreek, right? Like she would have probably gone with him. They would have like started developing something and they would have had like a romantic relationship and then they would be like a decent couple. So
yeah, it would have been a romantic, it would have been a temporary romantic relationship because Tyreek is still playing the game.
But he just wants to win
in a lovey-dovey way, but he's still playing the game. He's playing with her feelings. So he's still playing the game. She's trying to play her game where it doesn't consist on playing with anybody's feelings, but his game consists of playing with her feelings.
But only now. I don't think that I think he wanted to do both. Like I think he wanted to pursue her and then also be in a power couple with her because it's Love Island Games. I think he felt that they both need to be kind of working in tandem together. But now that she only wants to do game, well, then I'm not going to do any of the lovey-dovey stuff. I'm only going to play mind games and fuck around with you because you don't want me to be the nice guy.
No, but that's the thing. She didn't say she didn't want you to be nice. And then there's another thing where Josh kind of put her in that position because she is absolutely right. Josh did say,
of course,
he absolutely said that. And
he can't stand him.
I will tell you when it becomes a. He absolutely said that. He absolutely said that. 100%. And for him to then talk to her and act like that's not what happened, that's some BS.
No, I mean, I blame Josh for all of it. But like, I'm also mad at Justine for allowing Josh to make her look stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
but they were doing good. Why?
Sometimes I know. I'm mad at him for that.
Right, like, right.
For her to look like, oh, like he doesn't want me, right? Like, it's just like to allow him to get that upper hand of like,
to her me feel like she rejected by him. That pissed me off.
That's what I'm saying. And then
for Andrea to feel like, oh, I won. Everybody wants me. Oh, all of that pissed me off.
Hello, everybody. Thanks everybody for being here. I know it's late, but we needed to talk about this episode after I did all the recaps that I've done today. I've been finding Justine, Garby, Sydney.
Oh, Josh is disappointing. That's your boy. You're going to have to deal with him alone. I'm off for him.
I was never on him, but like I even more so can't stand him. And I was watching on like 1.3. Yeah. So like when people are speaking on 1.3 about things that piss me off, it makes me hate them even more. So I was just like, oh, shut up. Josh. Yeah, Josh is better than Johnny M. So I'm sorry. I'm more fan of Johnny than Josh. I'm sorry. What about you, Miss Tjoy? Would you rather?
Johnny? I'll take Johnny over Josh.
Exactly.
And we knew Johnny was going to get to that point when he told them what he told them in that bathroom. We knew it was going to get to that point. She's not doing nothing. Hey, Rachel. She's draining me, and I'm not even her partner.
She draining Josh me. dead wrong.
Absolutely,
Josh,
he was.
this
He
is a
gonna
game
pay for that. He gonna pay for that.
Just like, okay, I think that they ended this episode the way that they did with Tyreek being a menace. I actually don't think he's going to go full menace. I think that Justine and him will have a conversation. They will apologize, and they will just go full strong for Josh. I mean, like, you made me look bad, like, because Tyreek already wanted to go for Josh, right? Like,
Right.
that's who he wanted to target. And so I think that now Justine is going to be in on that, and they'll work together to get Josh out. And so I think this is going to come back to bite Josh in the butt big time.
I hope so.
Sorry, Andrea, but you got the wrong man choosing you here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Shanice.
We ain't seen you in a while, Shanice. Hey, girl.
Do you think that Justine is catching feelings? It seems like she liked Josh more than she said.
Hi,
it's possible.
Well, that's the only man she's been cuddling and canoodling.
He's only been like backing up onto. I wouldn't want him to say that out loud. That, oh, you're backing that thing up on me. I'm like, not him. I don't want him to say that.
Exactly.
Like, if Johnny said that, I'd be like, oh, maybe.
It was you spooning me. That's why she was like, no, it was you spooning me. Like, watch yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Watch yourself.
Justine came in to catch zero feelings. Hi, Azza.
It's hard being a Pisces trying to catch zero feelings.
But I just wish she just realized that her secret sauce was being genuine to the connections that she was having. Yes, they didn't work out. They weren't necessarily the best guys, but the people that she made connections with or that she was feeling something for helped her get wins. And so I'm not sure why she doesn't realize that that's her secret sauce, is like being into a guy and winning this game. So maybe she'll realize it soon.
Yeah,
because she's hopefully, because her playing just the game is not doing well for her so far. Hi, Kayla. Joshua wanted Andrea day one. She just got stolen. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. But he had been saying to Justine, I like where we're at together. Like, I think we're doing pretty well. If things change, I'll let you know. But at this point, like, I'm happy where I'm at.
Right. And it just burns me up when people know that they're wrong. And instead of coming head to hand and saying, I'm so sorry that we weren't on the same page. I don't want you to feel embarrassed. He tried to come at it like, I've been totally transparent. What I pride myself on is being transparent. You were not transparent. You were not.
No, not at all. If he was transparent, she would not have made the wrong decision.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
He was doing it for a moment. I think he was doing it to one up her. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes when you get to make someone like put egg on someone's face, like I kind of feel like for whatever reason he just wanted to burn her a little bit. Like, I don't know why. Like,
to have the upper hand.
Yeah, like it could be because she's black. Because like people do those underhanded things that like they don't even realize that they're doing it, but it could be that, you know.
And it was another dig at Tyreek. It was also like, first of all, I'm gonna show Andrea, you're not the only one that two people want. Like somebody else, I gotta fight somebody else over you. Like more than one person likes you. I have more than one person liking me. And then it was a way to tell Tyreek, oh, you want her, but she want me, type of thing. Another dig at him because he got this secret battle with him.
Sorry, I'm team Tyreek way over Josh. Like Josh is so
but Tyreek, but when when it's just two of them. But between Tyreek and Justine, I'm gonna ride for my girl, and he better calm that down.
He's probably gonna calm it down. I think it's just for the soundbite. You know what I mean? Like he knows he's on a TV show. He knows that like he's cast because he's the menace. He knows that he's catching.
And he's also comfortable because that's his boyfriend way back. And it's kitchen table talk. Like if my best friend was there, like stuff that I would say to her. Yeah. Like, you know, that I wouldn't really say to anybody else, but I'm gonna say it to her.
Yeah, and like you might not follow through with all the things.
Right.
Right. You'd be like, I'm gonna go to his house and I'm gonna, and you're like,
right. The reason why our text messages can't get released. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff you say, you don't want to get out because when it comes to real life, you don't do it. But you say a lot of junk.
Chinese says, I feel like Josh wanted to feel like he was the man with options. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Meaningful friendship couple is all right, but I want Andrea if possible. They called it a recouple early. they called it recoupling early. Yeah, I mean, I personally, if I were Justine, I would kind of know that he probably wanted to jump ship back to Andrea. Like, I just don't think, like, if she is open, like, an option, I think that I would have just thought that, especially with them having these conversations, them still kissing and all that stuff. I don't know. I just would have probably been like, you know what, you have him. Right? Would you?
I might have would have thought that if him and I just didn't have a conversation 45 minutes ago.
Okay, so let's talk about the beginning of this episode, and we're going to get into all these things that are pissing us off there's a delicious way, though. It's like entertaining, like it made me feel something. Like I was like, ah. So, starting this episode, everybody's cheersing Johnny because he just defeated Chris. Somebody says though when they're cheersing, I think it was Toby, because Toby is the type of menace that would bring this up, and he's like, oh, Johnny, you knocked her off her feet, bro. Did you hear that? And then Johnny looks at her and he's like, why'd you end up on the ground?
Right? Why were you on the ground? And she was like, oh, my emotions just got to me. And he was like, what? I just look over and you on the ground.
And he's like, I couldn't really think about it. But I had to do what I was doing. But like, why are you on the ground? This King's, you're gonna get mad at King. King's like, nah, I need Tyreek to activate his evil side. I need a good villain.
No, King Cash, you will not be a villain on Justine. No. You can be a villain on Josh. You can be a menace to everybody else, but we gotta protect her. You cannot be mean to Justine. Don't do that.
He will come around. She will get him to be okay with it, especially if they win power couple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they win power couple, he'll have to, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna dump her for somebody else that comes in next. Like,
but she's a proven winner. Like what he was saying, some of it I could tell he was just mad. His ego was bruised and he was mad because it's like, you gonna dump her for who? One in the hand is better than two in the bush. Would that other person come in? Okay, you dump her for what? How you know you're gonna win with them? She's a proven winner, a 2-time winner. Like, what are you saying, Tyreek?
Yeah, agreed. Nick says Justine is a Love Island queen and must be protected at all costs. Johnny does pull on Drana for a chat. I think that like he just like doesn't want her talking in public. Like he's so, in my opinion, embarrassed by her.
When he told her to come here and let's go talk?
Yeah, well, like, because she's like, I don't know, I felt like, oh, it's just my emotion. And he's like, go, let's go for a chat. He doesn't want anything else to be said. And so he says to her when they go for this chat, like, I need you to start looking at these girls as competition. And she's like, oh, no, I can't do that. It's like, what? Like,
I don't get it. And he says, no, you need to start sizing them up because they're sizing you up. This is competition. And when he says to her, he says something, and she was like, no, I'm just here for the love. Like, that's when he kissed her because he thought to himself, because if she stayed out her mouth, it's gonna be on. Like
he kissed her to shut her up. That's what I wrote down. He kissed her to shut her up.
Shut her up. He did. I can't believe she said that out her mouth. It's Love Island games. It's not just Love Island. You got kicked off of Love Island. You that's in the past. This is Love Island games. It's 250,000. If you're not here for the money, carry your ass home.
Yeah, like
he can call you when he get out. That's not fair to him.
No, and like also, why isn't she smart enough to know to not say that?
Because she's dumb. I mean, I really tried not to say it for like 9 episodes, but I'm done. She has proven to me that all she has is that dump. She got a dump, okay? And that wagon that she dragging, that's all she got. It's like her looks. And that's it. When she opened her mouth, her laugh, her cry, her emotions, her anxiety, she doesn't even know what words. I cannot.
You're done.
I'm done.
You're done. And I feel bad for Johnny.
I do. And I never feel bad for Johnny. And I never feel bad for Johnny. I feel bad for him.
It's like, okay, is there any? There's nobody else he could have hooked or like coupled up with. Like,
Who? Unless they send Kendall home and he just hook up with Garby just to try to win the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get Kendall out. Let me just grab Garby real quick to try to win the game. I mean, you could do something like that, but yes, Paige, I'm done. Thank you. We here. I'm done.
oh my god. Andrea thinking she's about to coast to the end is hilarious. I agree, Paige. I don't. Okay, I guess I'm a gamer in general. Like I like playing. If I'm playing something, I want to win. I want to strategize. I want to figure out. Okay, even if you're not good at these challenges and whatnot, I would still be like, okay, what can I do? How can we work? Like, but what I do have, right? And I'd be like, okay, let's get these people out of here because I can't beat them. I don't care that I'm friends with them. I can't beat them. Let's get a group of people just to focus on getting those people out or whatever. Like I would still do.
Saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you can't be the muscle, you at least got to be the brains. You at least got to be the brains. If you're not the muscle, and this is what I'm saying, I'm all for finding a man that you can tap into your femininity, right? Like, because I want that kind of man where he just can lead me and I just can just cut my brain off and he just make all the decisions. I'm tired of making lawn care decisions around here. I mean, I'm trying to redo my bathroom. I'm tired of doing all that stuff. I want a man that can lead and, I can leave it all to him. But that's in the real world. This is Love Island Games. We're competing for $250,000. This is not your relationship. This is not your relationship, honey. And if you can't help him make this money, y'all ain't even gonna have nothing. So you need to tighten up. Tighten up.
Absolutely. Kakashi is saying Johnny's trying to rebrand you, but you can't. You can tell that he's about to give up on it. So yes. He's close. He's just close. Like, okay, I can't hear you say anymore because I might have to drop you sooner. Right. So I'll kiss you now, just to remember that I think you're sexy. I gotta remember I think you're sexy because if I think about how you can't compete, like I'm going to get the ick.
It's crazy.
Oh my God, Natalie here. And then I can go home to Jeremiah who's waiting for her. I don't think, is it Jeremiah?
He don't even want her. He don't even want her.
Like Deja says, just finished watching. Andrea really thinks she's on Love Island proper. Right. The whole speech told me all I needed to know about her priorities.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Hey girl. Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful
guy. Yeah, beautiful guy. Exactly.
Andrea has no such thing, no strength, no smarts, just body and an ugly laugh. Oh my God, your knees. Oh dear. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It's crazy. I was just saying her wardrobe ain't even up to par. Like she gotta come with something. She not bringing nothing. Hi, Jaquan. Everybody else got on 2 outfits. She got on booty shorts. Like you not even doing that. Like where is the outfits? Where are the gowns? Where are the cute? You know what I'm saying? Because she got a lot of brands wanting her to wear the clothes. Where are the clothes?
Well, also, were they sponsored last year? Or is that only Love Island regular?
Well, the UK version, eBay sponsors them, and the other one, the USA, they weren't sponsored. I mean, Meg bought in the swimsuits, but other than that, I don't remember them really being sponsored. They had some Maybelline, some makeup, but no clothes out.
Oh, and just Megan Thee Stallion's bathing suits, I guess, last year. Marvin and Andrea chat, and he definitely likes her, thinks she's beautiful, shows that she's tough and she can compete. He does speak Spanish to her a little bit. He learned Spanish in school.
I was impressed. Okay, Marvin with the 3 languages.
I do have to say, not to, I still give him props for knowing Spanish, but I have to say, I took Spanish in university, and it's very close to French. And it was a lot. I was like, I actually understood French better when I was learning Spanish because I was like, oh, okay, now I understand this rule and that rule. So it is a little bit of an easier transition because there's some root words and styles of conjugations and stuff like that are similar. But no matter what, it's still an impressive feat. But it is easier to learn for sure than English.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard Spanish people say that about French and French. I remember being in school, the people who were of Hispanic, they're like, I'm taking French because it's easier, to learn.
Yeah, super fast to learn French, especially if you're a native Spanish speaker, 100%, or vice versa. I love how we keep referring to season 7 as last year when it was literally 3 months ago.
You are so right. We wanted to be last year. Just please.
I'm just like, I'm so done with that season. Like, I'm so, I don't want to hear any more about it.
Nothing,
I know I'm bringing it up, but like, Josh, Justine, and Josh chats. Okay, and this is the conversation that we were talking about. She wants him to communicate him where he's at, what he's feeling, if he wants to talk to other people or whatnot. She just wants him to be transparent and clear. And he's like, especially if he wants to explore anything else.
Right.
And he says that he is good where he is at. But she does mention also that they have a good thing going, but like when he's been with Andrea, she has been picked as well. So like, just think about it. People may still come in and choose her, and you might be in that situation again. So I think she also put that out there to remind him of, like, just because you're with her doesn't mean you're safe from your couple not being disrupted. So if I were Justine, I mean, I just still wouldn't be trusting being with Josh. Like, I just wouldn't feel it. But they're friends outside of there, so she has a different sense of who he is.
Exactly. And again, he said, I am happy with where I'm at, and I will tell you if I change my mind otherwise. That's the key point. He says that at the end of the conversation. So if you tell me that, then if you say I'm happy where I'm at, but I'll tell you if I change my mind otherwise, and you don't come to me and tell me you changed your mind, I assume that you are still trying to be with me. She was not crazy. Like, this was not crazy for her to think.
It's not crazy, but I wouldn't trust him just in general. But like, I have a different relationship with him than she does, for sure.
Right, because they're friends. And they've been kissing and cuddling and spooning and carrying on.
Carrying on.
My grandma used to say that, carrying on.
One thing though, like, I feel like he already knew that he would potentially pick Andrea in this situation, but I don't think he wanted to say anything to her in case she gets the opportunity to pick. And like, I think that he didn't want to be fully transparent in that moment because he didn't want to screw up his positioning and let her have the upper hand here. But I think he could have easily just been like, I still really like where we're going, but I am still thinking about Andrea and see whether or not that's a better situation for me. Even if he just had said that, like, it would have given her a little bit of a little bit of heads up.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think that he was just being cagey and hedging his bets. So Tyreek and Johnny has a conversation, and he really wants Justine. Johnny supports it. Like, he kind of is encouraging him. Johnny knows Justine very well. Like, they were on obviously the original season together. They were friendly when he was dating Sally. They're probably not that friendly now, but they're still in each other's orbit a lot.
Right, and he knows her, and he knows she's a proven winner. So he like, if you can recruit her, me, you, Toby, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, Toby was with Andrea. So he thinking me, you, Toby, Andrea, Justine, and my girl, who's the weakling. But all the three of us, we can have an alliance.
Even though he includes her in that list, he just like, it just doesn't even say her name.
I know he doesn't. And we can just, have our alliance.
Isaiah pulls Sydney for a chat, and they kind of talk. They have a good conversation. Just basically she's saying that she's lost herself. She's had every color of the rainbow of her hair, that she's become a little more spiritual. He says that he's matured a lot since. They talk about their frontal lobe, and that they're in a good place right now, and they hug it out. It was a good conversation.
But you saw Kendall, ooh, this is about to be juicy. This is da-da-da-da-da. And then here go Andrea, who's another, at least she good at the games, because she don't have a lot up here either. She didn't even know what decorum meant. And she's like, oh, I forgot they were exes. She is a lot of stuff flying by her too. But at least she's strong.
Okay, but is she just saying that? Like, some girls don't want to be smart because they think that it's not attractive. Like, because that's like, how do you not remember that they were together? Like that was a whole big thing when he came in. If she came in, who's that? Who's that? Oh, it's his ex. They were runners up on the season together, season 4. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. But she said she forgot.
How do you forget that?
I
There's
don't
only
know.
10
She
people in
just
that
competed
villa.
with the bag, and there was a lot going on, Chantele. She don't forgot.
Okay, she hit her head too many times in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kendall, messy boots, but like, it's not like conversation is not like. Why do you think his conversation is going to be so messy? That tea, like, oh,
He
let's
just
get a
wants
pop.
to because he. I don't want to say it, but he likes mess.
He does, and I do too. But like, I wasn't thinking that it was going to be messy.
No, I thought it was just going to be because they both have not been on that since she came in. Neither one of them had hostility. I mean, it was nervousness, yes, and shock. Like, I didn't know you were going to be here, but it wasn't hostility. So I didn't think it was going to be bad. I just wanted to hear them have a talk. You know what I mean? But it's going to be juicy. It's going to be. And what man says juicy? Like, just.
You don't like a man saying juicy?
It'll be juicy.
Jeez. Andrea probably just didn't care. Honestly, I forgot about Sydney too.
Baby, I'm so glad she's in a good place. I'm so glad to know she's in a good place because if I was just looking at her, I wouldn't think she was in a good place. So I'm glad that she's verbally telling us that she has done the work and like spiritually, and she's in such a good place, and she's healthy, and all of that stuff. I'm happy to know that because I'm telling you, looks can be deceiving. Because I would have looked at her and been like, Sydney going through something. You know what I mean? If I hadn't, just by looking at her, but she's there, she's the best that she's been. Like she's in a good place.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that necessarily, but yeah, I know I agree with you that like she doesn't look the best that she's ever been, and so like I would be maybe concerned that she's not okay, but she says that she is, so we'll take her word for it at this point, but I'm not sure. Did you see Pepe on a podcast today? I did not. What did he say, Natalie?
Was this the one with with Tish, Miley Cyrus's mom? Is her podcast?
Mm-hmm.
I saw snippets of it. I didn't look at it because I'm not interested in Pepe like that. But I just wanted to see the snippets, and he talking about he missed them being all together, playing. They would play football. They would play basketball. All the guys would be together. And now that the show's over, this person not speaking to this person, and he just missed them all being together. Well, that's because y'all were all stuck together, so you made the most of it, Pepe. Everybody's not gonna be friends. So why are you? And you should have been up there looking for love. Why are you so concentrating on what y'all was doing as guys, like playing football and basketball together?
Well, I think he liked the connection, the friendships, but I think he also liked being included in the couples things when he was with Iris, and now he's not included in any of that because I'm sure that he doesn't fuck with the guys anymore because the girls are probably supporting Iris, So I think that he's low-key saying that, right? A little bit. But yeah, it does seem that he's on the podcast is called Tish's podcast. So Tish finally gets to sit down with her fave from Love Island, Pepe Garcia, and yes, she actually watched the show this time. She's getting answers on all the big questions. Nothing is off the limits. Pepe opens up about life after the island, how overnight fame has flipped his work world upside down, and what it's really like to deal with rumors, cheating scandals, and the internet trying to rewrite your story. He sets the record straight once and for all, and Tish is here to say she believes him. I don't know if I believe him, but
Billy Ray, you was believing Billy Ray, and he was running amok on you. So you telling me that you believe Pepe? Don't say nothing to me.
And didn't she date one of her daughter's husbands or ex-boyfriends or something like that?
What?
I think she dated one of her daughter's, like either boyfriends or ex-husbands. Hold on.
Okay, so Miley Cyrus, and then the other sister is younger, right? It's just two of them, right?
I think there's three. I think.
Oh, you don't tell me something.
Daughter's boyfriend. Hold on. Okay.
Now that's trashy.
Tish Cyrus, husband hooked up with daughter. Wait, hold on. Is that how does that work? Is it? Oh, maybe it was the other way around. Her husband hooked up with her daughter. I don't know. There's some
Who is Noah?
Noah's
Noah
her
is the
daughter, I
youngest.
think. Okay, yeah, she dated Noah's ex. Noah's youngest. Okay, she is youngest. I thought she was still
That
older.
is trashy.
Yeah.
Who would do that? That is crazy.
Okay, untangling rumors surrounding Noah Cyrus, Tish Cyrus, and Dominique Purcell. Over 6 months after Tish married Dominique Purcell, rumors of a rift between Tish and daughter Noah Cyrus have surfaced. Speculation has surfaced that the strain between Noah and Tish stems from Tish's romance with husband Dominique Purcell. In fact, multiple outlets report that Noah, 24, and Dominic, 54, were seeing each other romantically before Tish, 56, started a relationship and subsequently married prison break actor. So Dominique Purcell was dating, well, that's like creepy. That's 30 years older than her daughter, Tish. But then the mom, who's 2 years older than him, started dating him and married him. Okay, yeah, they're married. Yep.
If this ain't some West Virginia shit,
Is that where
what
they're from?
in the world?
Yeah.
You know, in West Virginia, they say the family tree doesn't go like this; it just goes like this. But that's crazy.
uh, yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I missed that. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, right? This is a little while ago. Hold on. When is this article? This particular article was last year, 2024, March.
So her credibility means nothing to her. Believing Pepe means even less now. Like, oh wow.
Yeah, like she could be sold a bill of goods for sure. Like, yeah. Kanasia says Kendall is sassy, not in even a gay coded way. He's sassy because there's nothing interesting about him, so he's has to make other people's mess his personality. Do you know what?
Absolutely.
That is very true.
And the guy peeps it. Remember, Johnny was like, Kendall thinks he gonna skate through. Kendall, because Tyreek was like, nah, we need to go for Josh. We need to go for Josh. Why wouldn't we go for Josh? And Johnny was like, okay, I get it, but Kendall is the fat. You got to trim the fat. And Kendall think he gonna skate through. We can't let him skate through. So I understood both of their perspectives, but again, Tyreek and Josh, they got their own thing going on. But Johnny, like, nah, I'm looking at Kendall and I'm seeing he think he just gonna skate through. He gonna stay under the radar.
Yeah, like allow everybody else to fight. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and I am impressed that Johnny's able to peep that. Yeah, it shows that his mind is in the game. Jack Queen Jokum says, I love this episode. Kendall was really shown and Garby kind of boring, and I like her. Yeah, I mean, Garby kind of got herself in a little bit of mess. I can't wait to talk about that a little bit. That's gonna be fun. Oh, then wait, just like the last bit about Kendall talking about the Sydney and Zay of it all, and like, oh, and when she showed up, he was in a clown suit. Like I would have crashed out. I would have crashed out. Like you would look cooler in anything else. Like what?
You should crash out by them braids. Girl, but he been stuck to the glue with that do-rag ever since somebody done gave it to him, though. He's sleeping with it at night. And this is so funny because the black people, except for Garby, she didn't have her hair wrapped. And I'm like, now what you doing with that? Why wasn't your hair wrapped now, Miss Mama? I don't care if you got a weave or not. Like, why? But at night, you can see everybody, like, Toby got a bonnet on. The rest of them got do-rags. Even Kendall got his do-rag on now. And Garby out there with nothing with her hair out. I'm like, why would she have her hair out? Justine had her bonnet on. Her, like I was just like, Kendall, somebody done gave him that do-rag and he gonna make sure he wear it now, boy.
Well, I feel like he has a different one because the one is
he had a white one on this time.
Yeah, well, or a lighter color, anyways. I wonder if Johnny brought it one of his purple ones. So Tyreek and Justine have a conversation. I did write, I love him. He's
Of
so
course you did.
cute. He's just so cute. Don't you think that he's chalanting her a little bit here?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, he. I never said he wasn't chalanting her, but he was playing the game. What I don't want it to get lost as is that him chalanting was just purely out of him having this affinity for her. It was because that was his way of trying to persuade her and play the game and get to her that way. He wanted to flirt and make her like him, and she would want to get out of her couple and come to him because he feels like he can win. He doesn't, he wants to be with her. She's a winner. But it was still a game, you know. But no, I love him shalanting about her, making her breakfast and bringing it to her and all that stuff. I love that. Yeah.
Did you like their kiss?
Yeah, I did like their kiss. I
I was
mean,
watching
he
a
can
fast
kiss. I
forward.
mean, I've always thought Tyreek could kiss. Like, I've always thought that.
And he's just so cute, but so cute. He would get me in trouble if I was a young
I know
boy.
he would, because he bet them eyelashes at you, and you'd be like, oh,
But like
Tyreek.
it's just so fun though when people are just so brazen with their flirting and they're just being so like it's just so fun when
Yeah,
people do that. And
yeah,
so I just like that attitude when people like are just so shameless and they're liking for you if you like them back and their
yeah.
attraction to you and like it's just I don't know, it's a fun dynamic and so you don't really get that.
Absolutely.
Hmm?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm. Johnny does it too. He's a little bit more smooth. Like Tyreek is a little.
Johnny's very smooth. Oh,
Oh,
Johnny's smooth. If,
you like Johnny even though he's a Gemini?
um, I don't know. I think like Johnny is smooth, and I feel like I can have intellectual conversations with Johnny. I wouldn't think that like, and I would feel like he's a man's man. I would feel like safe with him, and I would feel like we could come up with a plan. He's gonna execute it. I know my lane. I'm gonna do what I need to do. We're gonna be strong together. I would want him as a partner. Like if I was in there, I would want him as a partner. That's who I would want over Tyreek. Like Tyreek,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
do agree with that. I'm gonna go for an air sign over a fire sign for sure. Just like air to air, and like for you,
Yeah,
Mercury to Mercury. Like
yeah.
I think that we would be able to connect on an intellectual kind of way for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, it would be like the physical probably kind of way is I'd probably connect with Tyreek.
Right, right.
You know, but like I wouldn't mind them fighting over me.
Oh no, absolutely right. Please fight over me.
uh okay, so Josh and Drea talk and he just can't stop thinking about her. You owe me a kiss. Like, I think his lines are kind of like they're kind of whack.
They are. But she likes him because she thinks he's the cutest out of them all. And
I think
she
he's like one above Kendall. Write them in order.
what and how I like them.
Yeah, the hottest. Like it just looks at a little like a sprinkle of personality. Like who? How would you rank them? Who's their number one draft pick? If you had to.
Johnny, okay, Johnny.
Oh.
Johnny. Now, if we're talking about Johnny, looks. I don't know Marvin well enough. I don't
Oh
know where to
yeah.
put him. I don't know really where to put him. But I'm attracted to dark skinned men. So I'm just attracted to him. He's speaking 3 languages to me. I don't want him dressed as a karate kid around me. I ain't like that. But because when Ian said that, I was like, oh my God, I busted out laughing. Why did you put that thought in my head? I could not let it go the whole time he was talking to her. I was laughing. But so I don't know. I think Tyreek is attractive. So I don't know what Marvin is. It's kind of a toss up between him being second or third, like him and Tyreek being interchangeable because I don't really know that much about him. And then after them, it would be so hard. I'm not attracted to Toby at all.
Okay, no, he's low, but for me, he's okay. The bottom of the bottom for me is Kendall,
Kendall, yes.
then Josh, then probably Toby.
I would be reversed. I think Josh is cuter than Toby.
I just wouldn't want to make out with Josh. I just don't trust him. But
I don't want to make out with either one of them.
you're making out with all of them.
Oh. But I do feel like Josh could kiss better than Toby. Even though, I don't know, even though Toby kissing did get better.
And he kissed Andrea's kiss was good.
Yeah, it was good. Josh's kiss with Justine and Andrea was good too.
I don't like Josh.
I know.
So I can't, like, I just have the ick. Who else is there? Marvin's good looking, but I did hear, like, I listened to another podcaster and they said that, like, he has a bunch of children with different baby mamas potentially. I don't know. I definitely remember one. I don't know if there's how many there might be. And so that's not necessarily attractive.
We ain't humping. I'm just kissing him. So
if we're
I
just
can't
kissing, just kissing,
kissing.
he'd be up there because he's a very attractive man.
Right. And he started talking, different languages to me. I'd be like, yeah, okay. And
I'd probably go Tyreek, Johnny, Marvin.
Okay.
Are we missing some? Oh, Isaiah. I think Isaiah.
I don't know. Him and Lucinda, their kiss looked all right.
Yeah. Except for, we'll talk about it, but like his eyes were like slightly open and it actually looked kind of scary. So they're just like this, like this.
Kendall is last though.
Oh, like, Kendall's dead last. Dead last. Like there's no part of me that would want to kiss him. No. Isaiah and Lucinda have that chat on the dock, and this is where he's like, oh, you're looking at me tonight, and he's giving her the eyes, and they do kiss, and like I said, his eyes are a little bit open, so the kiss looked good, but I kept on staring at his eyes, and it just looked like he was like possessed because they were like fluttering to the back of his head.
I don't like that.
You didn't notice it? That's all I could see is like they're just like slightly open and like just like the whites. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, see? Yes, I just posted about his eyes while kissing.
I have to go back and look at it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. See? Yeah. Did you see the creepiness of Zane's eyes not being all the way closed when kissing Lucinda? You look like a character in a horror movie. That's what I'm saying.
Oh wow.
Yes, the producers were wrong for zooming in on it. Yes. No, it's like because it was like, oh, I don't know if I can do it like this. Like
and that's how somebody looks that sleeps with their eyes open.
It's so scary. Marvin and Nicola have a conversation in Soul Ties, and she was kind of cute where she's sitting like, oh, I was sitting in my office, come chat with me in my office. Like she was kind of cute with how she was speaking with Marvin. She does think that she is a better competitor herself than Isaiah. I was like, oh, excuse me.
That was interesting. That little Miss Innocent Nicola, like throwing him under the bus, like, I'm better than him.
Yeah.
I've been carrying the team, just to let you know. That's basically what she was trying to say. Like, I've been carrying him.
Yeah, it's like we only won because of me. So choose me. He does mention that he's been to Malta twice, which really excites her. Obviously, we talked about the 3 languages, which also she really likes. And she asked him if he thinks he could beat Johnny. He says, yeah. So
I don't think so, but okay.
I don't think so either. Like, he doesn't look like he has that dog in him in that way.
Exactly. What do you say? She don't have that dog in her.
Khadijah's off of Nicola at this point. I thought she was a little bit cute though today, a bit, but I understand why. I understand. Toby and Sydney chat, and he wants to see crazy Sid come out, and he wanted to kiss her, but then she stood up. Like you could see him like looking like he was really, really wanting to kiss her. And then she stood up to leave the dock. And so he stood up, and then he did still kiss him. Their height isn't good for kisses because her heels are too tall, and like where she was standing. It just looked really awkward. Their kiss wasn't bad, and he wants the spicy lip gloss. I guess it was like a lip plumper, right?
Of course it was. She looks so flushed.
Yeah, she needs some color.
Yeah, it's like I wish she just would have figured out what makeup would look good. Like, I don't know. Because the lighting and stuff that adds to it. Like, I'm not saying in person her skin doesn't look good, but when you add the lights and all that stuff.
And her eyebrows aren't dark enough.
Right, exactly.
If her eyebrows were darker, it would be a lot better because your eyebrows help frame the face. And if she just put some even like foundation in or like bronzer in her hairline a little bit, because like it just looks like she just goes like bald. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would look nice with dark hair, but yeah. Yep. Agreed. Johnny is talking about Andrea and Josh and Justine and Andrea. So they're all talking about like their girls that they're with, and Josh. See, this is actually he knows that he's contemplating Andrea here, right, Josh? Because he's saying the boys like I have Justine, and like we're starting to get a little bit intimate. I also have Andrea. So at this point, he knows that he's contemplating Andrea, so he should have had the conversation with Justine anytime now.
Absolutely.
Or I wish that like when like Johnny said something to her, but they're not really that close. But, yeah, but Johnny's just like, yeah, I got it, Andrea now. I think like Johnny does have a bit of an ego. And like I think like he would love to have like Andrea on his arm, just as like body pictures, like you know what I mean? Looks good, but everything else, he's just like,
I know because he's like, she's my type, like looks wise, like her body's 1,000, like her body T, and the fact that he was like her body T, I'm like, okay, Johnny, and but it's just the other things, and I think. He liked the fact. I think at first he liked the idea of being her superhero. Like she was hyping him up, like you just saved me, and and he liked it. But then he started thinking, "Now wait a minute, she ain't doing nothing. I can lead the ship, but can you do something?"
I hear you. I don't know. I don't understand not being competitive at all when you're on a competitive show. Mm-mm. After being like dragged around by somebody that's teeny tiny, like okay, I don't necessarily like physical fights, and I've never really been in one, but I was once taking like a 3-month boxing course, and like I hated it because like I don't like that type of physical training. I don't want to do box jumps. I don't want to fucking do any sprints. I don't want to play with the medicine ball. I want to do fucking ropes. Like I hate all that type of fitness. I really don't enjoy. And so it was circuits that you had to do all the time. But then when we started, like obviously, like I don't mind doing like little punching patterns and like having like little like whatever. But then there was these like junior players that were preparing to be in a fight. And so they're like, okay, like you got everybody like to spar with these, like they're novice, so they're not going to like, chances are they're not going to hurt you crazy, but like they just need someone to practice fighting with. And like you guys are beginners as well. So like practice with each other. And I remember I practiced this one girl and she landed a hit on me. I've never been so angry in my life. I just like I don't even know where that came from. Like I just came back and I was like going at her. And like I saw red as soon as I got smacked. So I just don't understand being dragged like that, not being like rage, just being like drawn out of you. Because like I couldn't help it. I couldn't help being furious that she fucking hit me.
Yeah, because it's all fun and games until you get punched in the face. Everything is all it's all over with then. You know what I mean? Like now I see red and I'm focused. But that's what I'm saying. That girl 5-0 is crazy.
Well, that girl, how do you not see red? Like if somebody like
I don't know.
Like just get pulled. If I got pulled back once, I'd be like, "What? Get out of here!" Like you know what I mean? Like it would just be an instinct.
Absolutely.
It's weird. So I guess that's what the dog in you is that like you get hit, you get angry. Yeah. And she just doesn't get angry. She just like
fight or flight. Whimpers. She doesn't have to fight. She doesn't have to fight.
I just thought it was something that's natural that comes out. I didn't know that like
not everyone has it.
It's wild, wild, wild. Johnny's last girl he was with was gorgeous. I'm not sure when they broke up on, or he's just on the show.
You
The
talking about the
girl,
one he had the baby with,
Lady
or I
Mama.
forget?
I don't really know what she looks like. I remember she's like her name was similar to Sally's, and she's Latina, like the same prototype.
Yeah.
Kadena says, I feel like Andrea wasn't paying attention when the producers approached her and told her about the show. She just heard Second Chance at Love Island.
Is that it?
It's probably it. I mean, she didn't get up not once. I was flabbergasted. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Tyreek was totally turned out. He like, I can't do this. He like 5-0 is crazy. Like he like, I cannot do this.
With Lucinda.
He would rather be with Lucinda than to be with you. He like, I can't do you. I can't do you. And that's because that's the difference between an Aries and a Gemini. A fire sign will just let you have it, be blunt. Johnny is still trying to be, diplomatic
Social,
about it. He's
beautiful.
still trying it. Because Tyreek would have been went off.
N says, based on their current partners, Justine and Johnny need to go ahead and partner up. They were interviewed together last week on After Sun, and Sally asked if they would team up. Johnny was up for it. I mean, this would have been the time to have done it. Probably. I don't know if there's going to be another. Maybe there'll be another recoupling next week. Maybe.
And maybe
it's almost over.
Because if Tyreek acting real crazy to her, and she feel like, we're just suffering through it. You know what I mean? Then maybe Johnny will just be like, we can partner up because he's tired of that one.
You're like, Tyreek, you could have her back then. So Marvin and Nicola. Oh no, I already talked about that. So yeah, there's no kissing in bed, but I said like, oh, Kendall's wearing a different do-rag in bed. Mm-hmm. Definitely somebody told him. In the morning, we do see Sydney and Marvin talking a little bit about her potential with Toby and his with Nicola. So as the bombshells, they are chatting about their situation. Then Lucinda tells Sydney about the kiss that she had with Zay. And she's like, as long as you're okay with it. And Sydney seemingly was okay with it. I wasn't sure if it was one of those fake I'm okay with it, but like she's actually like upset inside, but didn't seem like it. But, and you never know.
I think she's really okay with it. Like, yeah.
Toby brings Andrea breakfast. Marvin brings Andrea and Nicola breakfast. Did Toby also bring Sydney breakfast or no?
No, he did not bring Sydney breakfast, which was he did not bring Sydney breakfast. He brought Andrea breakfast because at the time he was still in the couple with Andrea, but he could have brought Sydney something since you kissed her. Mm-hmm. I thought that was weird. And then Marvin, him bringing Nicola and Andrea, I guess he was just hedging his bets because he like, I'm not in a couple yet, so he was doing that. And then Josh was like, I can make her tea or something. And
like he's like, I was only going to make her coffee or tea. I'm like, see? Mm-mm.
So he just took Justine breakfast. He didn't even take her nothing. Then
Zay brings breakfast and smoothie. Who did he bring it to?
Who brought somebody a smoothie?
Zay brought breakfast and a smoothie. Oh, to Lucinda.
Oh, to Lucinda. Yeah.
Lucinda's like princess treatment.
Yeah.
But like mirth is all you really had to do. Like it's not that hard.
It's not. It wasn't.
And like if you can't cook, just get the guy to make 4 eggs instead of 2. Like, anyways, Mert's gone. Whatever. Tyreek did bring Justine breakfast and the toast the way she likes it. How does she like her toast? Do we know?
It looked like she liked it kind of almost burnt. That's what it looked like to me. But he knew how she liked it and he brought it, honey.
That's nice. And Johnny does bring Andrea something, and I can just see her squirting on the ketchup on like a
sandwich. He brought her a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Looked like she put the ketchup on. My god kid's dad, he puts ketchup on everything.
I do like ketchup on my eggs, so I'm sorry.
You do,
but I would dip, not.
He puts ketchup on everything, and I'm just like,
what's weird? What weird thing does he put ketchup on? I like ketchup on things.
Yeah, he just puts it on everything. Like one time we were eating okay, so we went to this diner, right? So he got ketchup, like he put ketchup on the whole plate. It was
Oh.
on the eggs, it was on the potatoes, it was on the biscuit. I was like, why is it on the biscuit? Like it just was on everything. It's just weird to me. It's just
I
weird.
usually like to dip my ketchup. So like if I'm having mac and
Yeah,
cheese,
that's how if French
and I'll
fries, I
dip
dip my
it,
French
dip
fries in
it.
the
I
ketchup.
don't drizzle it
Sometimes
on.
certain places, for some reason, Five Guys is I don't know if you've heard. We have a
Yeah.
so I like their fries and I dip it in ketchup. If I'm eating Chick-fil-A fries, I don't even use ketchup. Like so, it's just certain fries I like ketchup, but when I do eat ketchup with them, I want to dip. I don't want them on there.
Okay, this is tell me if you agree with Paige here.
He does that though. He
I
does
don't do
that.
that.
He puts
I don't
ketchup
put
on
ketchup on
everything. He puts
rice.
ketchup on rice. Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
if I was
And
having like hash,
he tried to tell me Zataran. He tried to tell me some kind of Zataran's mix got ketchup in it, and I'm making a big deal out of it anyways. He told me some kind of rice, like some Zataran is a brand of rice. He
oh,
was telling me that rice, whatever kind, he was like, in the seasoning, it's ketchup in there, and in the seasoning, it's in the rice. So you making a big deal about me putting ketchup on rice is not a big deal because that other it's a lot of seasonings, but ketchup is one of them. I'm like, whatever. He just put ketchup on everything.
yeah, I don't put ketchup on everything, but Filipinos, they do have spaghetti ketchup pasta, like ketchup on their spaghetti is like one of their dishes. I don't particularly like sweet spaghetti, but that's definitely a Filipino thing too. Just
I
putting
like
it
sweet spaghetti. I put a little sugar in my spaghetti.
okay.
Like when I'm making the sauce, because I don't like tomatoes for the simple fact that I don't like the acidity. But once the acidity is gone from the tomato, I can eat it like in a pizza sauce, in a
Yeah, no,
spaghetti
a
sauce
little
or
bit
whatever.
of sweetness is
Yeah, so
would does make
I always put a little bit of sugar in there, just a little bit, just to like
to
make
balance
sure
out
it's not
the
the
tartness.
acidity is gone, you know what I mean, doesn't pack that punch. But yeah.
Uh,
And my godson, his son puts ranch on everything.
that ranch, that's an American thing. Canadians don't really use ranch like that.
Oh, y'all don't? Okay.
Not really, because like even I don't know if you know Stassi from Vanderpump Rules,
Uh-huh.
but she like used to one of her things is like she put ranch on everything. She loved ranch. And I'm like, I don't like that flavor personally.
And see, people make their ranch different. So I like some people's ranch versus not liking some people's ranch. Like when you go to different like fast food restaurants
I
or
won't be
restaurants.
getting it, but I understand. So which
Mm-hmm.
ranches do you like?
Like I like Wingstop, their ranch. Like I like to dip my wings in
See,
their ranch.
if I'm dipping wings, I'd like a blue cheese.
My mom likes blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese.
That's okay.
I'm funny about mushrooms too. Things from the fungi kingdom, funny about.
Truffles.
Huh?
About truffles.
Uh mm,
That's a no.
I I can, but you know. I
Miss
like truffle fries, but I don't want them just shaved on it.
Miss Brown Sugar says, I hate ranch with a passion. I hate being surprised by ranch when I was expecting blue cheese. Mm-hmm.
I hate being surprised by blue cheese when I'm expecting ranch.
Yeah, I don't
Because
like
some
ranch at
people
all.
make their blue cheese smooth and you can't see the crumbles, right? So it's smooth. So I asked for ranch, and when it comes out, it looks smooth. So I'm like, and I dip, and I'm like, this is not ranch.
Yeah, not me, not me, not me. So Josh and Kendall are out there gaming, and this is also makes me like know that I don't like Josh because like who he's choosing to play the game with is Kendall, and like I wouldn't want to be in that alliance. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I don't want to. I don't want to be attached to this guy. I don't want to be looking out for this guy. You know?
Right.
So
Did I miss something? But where did
the alliance.
Kendall and Garby and Lucinda and Isaiah make an alliance? When did they do that? They didn't, right? They did not make an alliance.
I not that I remember seeing.
Right. Isaiah says, I'm cool with everyone. But you should know if you cool with everyone, you really cool with no one.
Nobody.
Like he should have known that.
Well,
Because everybody's friend is nobody's friend. And he should have known that. That's what I'm saying, Devonda. How you doing? They didn't. So the way that they acted in this game when it was over had me like very irritated. And I'm like, if I'm voting for somebody to leave, it would be you. Because the way they acted was just, it's a game. People gonna get stuff. Nobody made. Who made an alliance with you?
It must have been.
You was cool with Chris and just put him in the duel. Like, why somebody got to be loyal to you? When did y'all make an alliance?
Well, as I was saying, like Kenda and Zay USA boys, like maybe they had like an unspeaken thing.
And so are Johnny, and so are Josh, and so are all of them are USA boys. Oh, Marvin is the only, and Tyreek and Toby are the only non-USA boys. The rest, so Chris was a USA boy, and you sent him in the duel against Johnny, another USA boy, and kept Toby, the UK boy, out. So when did they make an alliance with you?
I don't know. Don't yell at me. Just kidding. Johnny and Tyreek are also strategizing. And so this is the conversation that you were talking about where Johnny's like, I think that Kendall needs to be clipped. And Tyreek is like, Josh is stronger, but he's like, Kendall will just slide to the end. And it's true. Like, look at like, if they're basically, he was saying like, if one of us has to be the power couple and we need to take one of those people out because if the three of us are in the bottom, one of us are going to go and that's not going to be good. So I think that they cut the episode where they did because I think that Justine and Tyreek might end up being the power couple. You know what I mean? Like, and all this like chatter up until that point is not going to matter.
Okay.
This is what I think. Or Johnny, no, I don't think that Johnny was getting big mouth swings from Andrea. Yeah. So Justine and Andrea are talking, and with Andrina as well about Justine's prospects, and Andrea is like, "Oh my God, yeah, pursue Josh. Like if that's something, blah 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 blah. Like you gotta like see everything." And then in her confessional, she's like, "I don't know, I was like upset that like she's like kind of feeling him." And I was like, "Well, why did you say that to her?"
Right. You know
Because
why.
even if she said that to her, like just be like, "Oh, like I'm still like feeling Josh as well. Like I didn't know that you guys were kind of pursuing something like that. Like I was kind of hoping that me and Josh might get back together, something like that." Then maybe it would have propelled Justine to go and be like, "Hey, like I don't know, are you guys still? How are you and Andrea? Because she's still feeling you. Like, do you want to go back with her?" So Toby's talking to Zay and saying that, we're not gym bros. And like Zay's just worried that like it's going to go from Cleek Island to Snake Island. And I hate people that are on a game show that don't want to play the game. Zay, play the game.
Thank you.
Like, pick a side. I don't like wishy-washy. That's why I'm like this season with Anissa, I can't take it. Because she's always friends with everybody. Everybody's her best friend. And like, well, then you're not my friend if you're going to.
Yeah, but Ashley needed to be punched in the face.
Today, no, she wasn't nice. That wasn't nice.
You got me effed up. Like you big and bold, and then you're gonna be like, cause I'll knock you. Let's wait till we get out of here and we not both in fear of going home and we not focusing on this money. And let's see if you really think you can knock me out. I'll beat your tail. I'll mop this floor with you. I would, because she just had a lot of audacity, and I just would have, I don't know, because I don't know if I was gonna win anyway. I might just would have to take my L and beat her tail and been kicked out.
Yeah, she definitely. Apparently, like that fight was even worse than what was shown. And then Ashley did come out after and basically said that, she's like. What's her name? Anissa was saying that, she's in the best shape of her life, but apparently she's on Ozempic and like everybody had to be aware of like her Ozempic medication that was in the fridge this whole time. And so blah, blah, blah. I don't know. She was going on about like that.
So Ozempic is helping her be in the best shape of her life. What does that have to do with her being in the best shape of her life?
She's saying it's not like fitness wise.
But it doesn't matter. And now you just told her business that wasn't your business. So you need to be slapped again.
It's pretty rude, but yeah.
Like she's a rude person anyway. I you know what I mean?
You okay? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
change the topic. So Sydney and Garby are taking pictures, and then they get a text. There's a recoupling happening immediately. And so they basically have to write their name on their board of who they want to match up with. If their person that they pick picks them, then it's a match. If they don't, they're going to be on the singles bench. So Kendall goes first. He picks Garby. Garby picks him. Andreina picks Johnny. Johnny picks Andreina. Tyreek picks Justine. Justine picks Josh. Tyreek's face did sink. He was like a little boy that like really got swerved hard here.
Oh, did that make him cuter to you,
He goes and sits on the single bench, and then Justine says, or that Josh says, I pick Andrea. And then Justine goes and sits on the bench. And then Tyreek, the petty man that he is, slides away from Justine. She didn't need to say, like, oh, you're acting childish now. Like, she knows that he's...
No, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. No, I'm going to say it. You want to be petty? I can be petty, too. I can be Petty LaBelle. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? You don't want me to go there. You don't want me to go there because I've been sparing your feelings. Like,
but Tyreek and Justine are entertaining together. They are.
Yes, they are. But if you want to be petty, I can be Petty LaBelle. Like I'll say it. Like if that's what you want to, I can be with on whatever type of time you want. I can be on it. Like if that's what you want to be on. Okay. Cause you act like I sat right next to you and was trying to canoodle you. I wasn't. It wasn't that deep.
He's gonna make her feel it.
And she's gonna let him feel it right back.
So Sydney chooses Toby. Toby chooses Sydney. Marvin chooses Nicola. Nicola chooses...
I think she can win this whole game. He gassing her up, ain't it?
Hey man, maybe.
And she's so happy. She's so happy.
So happy that she has somebody that's looking at her in a romantic way. And so
he's not.
But he's gonna play the role for now.
Right.
Yeah, which is fine by me. And Nicola chooses Marvin back, and then Zay chooses... I wrote Sydney, but I meant Lucinda. Mm-hmm. Whoops. And Lucinda chooses Zay. And so, because the only two people that were on the sit-out bench was Justine and Tyreek, they're forced to be in a couple.
So he got what he wanted. Be happy.
Do you know what, though? Okay, if they really played the game, they could be like, listen, it's really hurt my feelings, but let's make people think that we're not as strong as we are. Okay? Let them think that we're fractured here, but, like, we're still going to come together and win. So, like, that's what I'd probably say to them. You know, if I was either one of them. So then they're going to do the baby bird challenge. Are you happy about this challenge?
I hate this. I hate this, Chantele. I literally this time, I think because I hadn't too long eaten, I really was feeling like I had to stop like watching it. I had to fast forward a little bit, like, and look away because it was so disgusting. I felt like I could smell it. It was so disgusting.
Yeah, it was quite nasty. And they had to do it twice.
And then, I mean, at least with the challenge, it was just peppers and onions. Even though I hate onions, they were cheating. But this, with that liquid, I hate that.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like Ty and Justine were targeting Josh and Andrea. Johnny and Andreina were also targeting them. Garby and Kendall were kind of targeting Josh, I believe, as well. Lucinda, in her like confessional, was so mad at the gameplay. Like, I don't understand like why like there's like alliances and people like are ganging up on other people and like working. I'm like, it's a fucking game.
It's a game. What are people missing? about this. It is a game. It is a game.
Like, what are you just supposed to just let people go? Like, somebody has to win and lose. It's no diplomacy here. Like,
I'm very confused. Like it's a game. I don't.
Yeah, Devonta here says Justine is going to get Josh out. Josh talked about hoping Justine got his back. Wait, yeah, that happens after.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second. So Isaiah's pissed with Josh because Josh apparently was spitting in his cup. Lucinda was pissed with Garby because apparently she was spitting in their cup. So Lucinda and Zay are both like pissed after the they didn't tell us the results of this. They're saving that for tomorrow.
Garby hates me. Really? Because she's spitting your she hates you because she's spitting your thing.
Like like Lucinda was crying here, and Zay's just like Garby and Kendall are like they're going to apologize. It was kind of funny, like in like because Kendall didn't spit in their cup, but Garby did, and
he did spit in their cup as well. Remember, later on it came out that he spit in the cup. Isaiah was like, "No, Kendall." I kept seeing Kendall do it, and then Kendall says, "Oh, it was unintentional. I didn't realize I was doing it." And what I didn't like is that Kendall didn't have Garby's back. And that's what I'm saying about Kendall. He's so scared of everybody. He was willing to throw her on the bus. Why would you do that, Garby? Why did you do that? I didn't like that. He was chastising her right along with them. And that's not right. Have her back. She carrying y'all. First of all.
Peyton's Lucinda's microaggressions were crazy.
Absolutely.
Okay, remind me. I didn't write them down.
She was like, Garby basically hates me. Like, she did this to me. Like, why would she do that? She's being mean and all this stuff. It's a game.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody else is doing that too. And it's only Garby that's, negative
and then
about it.
She told Justine, she was like, because Justine was like, don't underestimate anybody. She like, well, definitely don't underestimate Garby. Like, she was just trying to make it, like, just pile on Garby. Like, Garby is the worst person in the world. Is she not?
Kendall is a snake. This is correct. And says, I didn't like how Kendall fussed at Garby in front of everyone, including about using Lucinda's bowl immediately after the challenge. Yeah, that's what you're saying here. Definitely not right. I just wrote down Johnny and Andrea. I didn't write anything. Did anything happen?
No, he was asking her. I don't think so. I think he was just like, I think we did all right. I think he was just saying something about the challenge, but it wasn't minuscule. It wasn't anything.
Josh and Andrea. He's like, I saw Justine spitting in their bowl. It's like
Andrea's like, she's coming for us. I mean, because she was doing it the whole time.
Oh well. Right. So Ty and Justine are chatting, and he's, they're just like, everything is done. It's just a game, and so hopefully they're gonna come around eventually. We see everybody getting ready for the night, and this is where we hear Johnny say that he's finding Andrea draining. Undraining, her name should be.
Yes.
Undraining.
Yes.
Well, it's not fun to always being lifting somebody up. I remember I was doing like this podcast with someone, and like every time before we did a podcast, I had to talk them off of the cliff, and like they're going through so many things in their life. And obviously I always want to be there to help somebody or whatever. But like when I'm kind of coming on to do a podcast or play a game, or I don't want to start it off with that because it's like,
right.
I don't feel like doing that. I want to just do the podcast or just play the game. Like I don't want to have to be your self-esteem booster all the time, So Knight in Shining Armor is getting sick of the heavy lifting, apparently. Ty and Josh have a little bit of chat. Was it Ty and Josh, really? Oh, no. Tyreek and Toby were talking, and this is when he was kind of torn. He's like, do I just play her? Do I just go self-player? Like, the music is menacing. He's like, like maybe I'm just gonna be a self-player. Like, and then Justin and Josh are having a conversation, and you could tell she was getting pissed because he wasn't being clear. He was making it to be her fault, like you said, and in the end, he goes in to hug her. and be like, I know you'll still have my back. In my head, I'm thinking she's like, absolutely not.
Yeah, he was trying to have his cake and eat it too. He thought to himself, they were spitting in the bowl. She might have some. Let me go ahead and clean this up. So she that was a good one, Paige. That she said that was a good one. Let me go and clear this up so she's not coming after me. But no, it's too little, too late. No. Because I'm gonna tell you we good, but we not. Just like you told me you was good where you was at, and you weren't. I'm gonna tell you we good and we not too.
Oh my god, revenge will be so sweet. Like I'd love for like Andrea to finally get back with Josh, but the whole villa turned against him.
And they vote them out as a pair. Both of y'all can go home.
Bye. That is it. Okay, so Devonda says I kind of likes Lucinda, and I think that's why she targeted her and Isaiah for sending a KK home.
Kendall likes Lucinda in a romantic way?
I don't know. I've never really thought about this, but she did. He was turned on by her in the heart rate challenge.
That's true.
So maybe, and Isaiah for sending KK home. Maybe was Garby that close with KK?
KKK, you said it.
It was like a KK.
I didn't think so. I mean, I thought they were cool, but she was hyping Andrea up before the thing, so I didn't think so. But I don't know, maybe. I think that Garby just got flustered and like whatever was in front of her, she was just going with it or whatever. I think. Because she said she didn't have a reasoning. I don't know why because she was like, I don't know why I was doing it. I don't know why I was doing it. And so, but I did think that was weird. Like, why don't you know why you was doing it? I don't know, but.
Well, maybe she just didn't care to have, like, if she got the smoke from them, right? Like, she's not scared they're retaliating. Because, like, the guys were intense on their round. They're, like, waiting to see who's going to spit where.
I know. Like, it was war. Toby was like, I'm going in my, and I'm going like, I mean, what's the name was over there, and they were like, Justine was like, Tyreek, you gotta take it, and he's like throwing up. Like some of them, they had that would have been me. I have a gag effect. That would have been me. And then Isaiah was over there trying to hold his nose. He was like, oh my God, the smell of it. They were suffering. That was so nasty.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Alyssa says, Ty is stupid. Does he really think he could beat a 2-time Love Island champion and a challenge finalist? Also, Josh is crazy because Casey loves blondes and will take Andrea in a heartbeat. Do you think Casey can get Andrea? I think it's Casey and Gabby.
Who is Gabby? It was
Gabby just won All Stars with Casey.
Oh.
She's also in the challenge.
Now she got short blonde hair.
I think it's her.
She gonna want Marvin. That's her type, ain't it?
Marvin would be her type.
That's her type.
And she's Aquarius and he's an Aries. That's a good match.
That would be her. That's his type. Poor Nicola. No, I mean that's type. But she not strong.
Gabby? She's fit.
Yeah, but she might be fit to run a.
I think she's stronger than Nicola.
No, but I'm talking about the other girls. Like, I don't feel like they're gonna see her come in and they're gonna be like, I'm shaking in my boots. You know what I'm saying?
Her body's teeth. Like, she does like all these fitness videos and workout stuff, and she's definitely a physical specimen, I'd say.
She annoys me the way she acted with Catherine after that season.
Oh, tell me, I don't know.
Catherine and who was she with? Catherine and what's his name? That's Maya Jama's ex-boyfriend friend.
Oh, I see his face, those braids.
Yes.
Someone in the chat will know.
He was a school teacher. He was a PE teacher. Remember, like, Well, they got like second place, right, or second or third place, Catherine and him, and so
Stormy's and
so people really felt like they should have won, right? So when she would do her and Casey were doing them interviews, they were saying stuff about them, saying like, their relationship.
Omar.
Omar, thank you. Their relationship isn't really that solid. It's not gonna last, and all of this stuff. And I'm thinking, you and Casey not gonna last. Like Casey don't want you. He just wanted to win the game. You talking about her and Omar. You and Casey are not gonna. And she would like every interview, she would just say stuff about them because people really liked them together. And it did look genuine. I was very surprised that it ended as quick as it did because I really felt like he was being genuine with her. I know she was being genuine with him. But she just kept like, and I was like, why would you choose? Y'all are the winners. Why would y'all choose to go on this podcast and talk about them? That was confusing to me. So but yeah, so I don't really care for her like that. And I'm Casey has always gotten on my nerves. So,
Not a fan. I like, are they really both coming in after being like, they're like exes now? But someone said in the chat, Casey, and I was always thinking it was Gabby. So, and I heard he was rumored to come in. So they probably are just bringing them both in, right? Love Island All-Star winners. And he'd probably go in and try to take Andrea. Like Lucinda's also his type, I'd say as well, but maybe you'd go for Lucinda because like they probably already like slid in each other's DMs before, you know what I mean?
I don't know what it is. Maybe they feel like he has some kind of riz because I don't think he's cute. I don't know why.
What do they call him? Lord Farquhar?
I don't know how he be getting all these girls. It's crazy because I don't think he's cute.
Alyssa says the way I'll laugh my ass off when Josh gets stuck with Andrea.
That would be so funny if he got stuck with her.
Yeah, that would be great.
He would be mad.
How would that happen if somebody takes Johnny?
If they did another recoupling and it went in the order that you finished something and he happened to finish last or something.
Or if the new people pick
or
Johnny
if the people that came in, somebody took Johnny and then somebody took Andrea. Yeah.
I would be laughing too, Alyssa. Let's try to manifest this.
Yes.
Let's bring it in. Okay, that's it for this episode. Anything else you want to chat about?
No. Thanks for staying up with us, y'all.
Yeah, thanks for staying up. There's still a lot of you staying up with us. 186 people. You're awake. We're awake. We're deciding whether to do this for afternoon or now. I think now is the best idea. Well, it's still fresh. And I think we're going to go live tomorrow, right? Do you have any other plans? We'll go live tomorrow after the episode. Okay, so we'll see everybody then. Thank you, chat, for being with here on our late night stream. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let's continue this conversation in the comments box. All right.
Have a good Friday.
Happy Friday tomorrow. Bye. See y'all.